Well, this is the Ford Lane Allotment Shop. So let's just have a walk in and see what we can see. On this side we have water barrels, chicken feed, blood, fish and bone, fertilisers. We've also got tomato feed and plant cells, things like that, egg boxes, compost to buy. Again, slug pellets, organic slug pellets these are, seaweed, potash, ground lime, vermiculate, things like that. There's also some rotivators that can be rented, I believe. And at the minute, in the back room, they're sorting out the potato deliveries. Yeah, that's the shop. Again, I don't know if you can see this too well with the sun, but we've got another garden here. Plenty of snowdrops growing in. That's a rhododendron next to them. Some lovely daffodils coming. I think maybe some bluebells living here as well. Some more snowdrops. Little wild pond with our resident duck, who never moves because he's made out of rubber. So these teals, I think teasels or something. Oh, look, some more daffodils there. Oh no, snowdrops even. Idiot. Looking good. Are they a crocus there as well? Excellent. And again, looking up my plot. Right, now I'm in the Allotment Brewhouse. This is quite a big hut really. We've got the brew facilities over here. Bit of a notice board. Looking down it, we've got 2 tables. We've got some collapsible tables. We've got the projection unit down there, so we can have not naughty movies, but we can have like live presentations. Trophy cabinet. Again, I think these are only for Dave Ash. He's won a fair bit in his time. Fair play to him. Yeah, it's pretty good. We've got the little library down here with various books and magazines that we can all have access to try and improve our gardening. And believe me, I do need it. And then again on here we've got another notice board. And yeah, it's quite a good little brew hut really. I say little, it's not that little. Right then, let's have a look down at the memorial garden that we've got. We've got a TARDIS here, which is actually the toilet. And we'll move further down, we'll have a look, see what we can see. Well, we've got our hedgehog hotel here. We have night security and they report seeing plenty of hedgehogs around here, which is nice. Again, we've got plenty of daffodils and stuff coming through nicely now, which is good. Further down into the memorial. This is a memorial for those who fought and died in World War I. Howdy. Yeah, again we've got plenty of bird boxes and stuff around the site to keep things going. Pile of logs for bugs and things to make homes in. A wildlife pond, which is usually absolutely teeming with frogs, but I can't see any today. It's a shame. But that's coming on nicely again, that's growing up. Nice pile of rubble, again for all sorts of wildlife to make homes in. This is Jeannie's memorial, who I took the plot over from after she passed away. She was a Polish immigrant from World War I. From World War II, I do apologise, Jeannie. From World War II, she came over as an evacuee from Poland in World War II and stayed. And another one, in memory of Fred Birkby. I never had the pleasure of meeting Fred, but a lot of people on the site say he was a wonderful guy. Walk round. Again, this is left pretty much wild. It grows crazy with all sorts of flowers and wildflowers. Bit of a seating area with some of the stumps, some nice fungus growing on there. Don't know what kind it is, but if you didn't like anybody, you could always feed it to them. That was a joke, by the way. Please don't do that. Get me in trouble. Again, we'll head back up. We'll head out past the garage where we have pallets and things where people can use. Back out into the main car park by the shop again, and there's the stack of pallets. Right then, so we started at the main gate, and we'll have a walk up the allotment site and see what we can see. We'll just pause out again because this is my allotment. Don't know how well you can see it, the sun's pretty bright. And I've got some bulbs coming through, which will go a little bit faster. I'm a very impatient person. Some more coming through here and here. That one's going on quite well. Don't know what it is, but we'll find out eventually. There's the main allotment shop, again with the welcome sign. That was commissioned by us from a local youth group, and they did a bloody good job if I do say so. Quite welcoming. Did a very good job indeed. We supplied them with the materials, they did the artwork. I think that was a fair deal. And we got these 1,000 litre IBCs which collect the rainwater, and this rainwater is now free for everyone to use on the site, which is handy. The allotment warden's van coming down to do bits and bobs. Have a look at the sites. Very good. People hard at work, I see. Keep it up, keep it up. You can do a bit of mine if you like. So we'll keep walking down and having a look, see what we can see. It's nice to see the allotments starting to spring back into life again. This is Psycho's plot, the site warden, or Badger as he's changed his name to, with his lovely Grim Reaper. He's got a really good site, he does a lot of growing. Very good at it. Very jealous of his site, I must admit. Walking further down, we have more bird boxes on the outside fences, just to encourage as much wildlife as possible. I know, another notice board. Allotment plot holders vote against joining federation. That's an ongoing saga, that is. I'll fill you in on a different video about that. But my God, is it dragging on, and it's very, very frustrating. Again, this is Psycho's plot, but you can't tell who was buried here. I think that was his ex-wife. Moving on again. There is water available throughout the site for people to use. We ask people to use the water sparingly because obviously we pay for it. But at the moment, the vast majority of people on this site harvest their own water and do it very well. Moving down further, head to this half plot here. This half plot was built by Wolven Housing Association for the residents at a local old folks home, Oakmere it's called. And Oakmere expressed an interest of wanting to do some gardening with their residents, and they were very keen. So Wolven very kindly built them this raised bed allotment for them, and they must admit they've been growing quite a lot of good stuff. I'm very jealous of these people as well. But it's good to have them on site because they're very easy to tap up and get information from. They're very knowledgeable gardeners from Oakmere. Have a look down here. This is our fenced off soakaway. We have issues with water running down from the street that's higher than us and soaking into the allotments, making them sometimes very unworkable. But this seems to do the trick. We have a soakaway here, and we have a pump that then pumps it away. Or, as you can see from the IBC, we pump it into the IBC and reclaim as much water as possible. Moving further down, it's quite a big site. This it's what is it, 91 plots on here. It's quite a big site. I think it's the biggest in Crewe. Again, we have the Mown and Grown site, which is a site for young people, young adults who have mental disabilities, and they come down and they do a fair bit of growing themselves, and they seem to enjoy it a lot. Moving further on, there's Linda in the distance, just taking her potatoes off to chit or to plant. I'm not sure which way she's doing it. Again, moving along, this is the bonfire site where we have reclaimed wood for people to use if they want to recycle it. If not, on bonfire night it's going to get burned. And there's some bits and bobs in here that I quite fancy the look of. See if I can make some netted frames for my brassicas. But that's a different day. Again, moving along, you can see the vast majority of people on here do seem to want raised beds, and that's because of the water soaking away from Badger Avenue up top. The water soaks down here and is quite frustrating. We'll keep going. Again, raised beds. Now, if you can see him moving by the greenhouse, there's one of the local cats that come on here and do a good job by eating up all the mice. There's a fair few people on this site do have chickens, and we get the cats coming on. They do a good job by helping keeping the rats down. But generally rats don't seem to be a major problem on this site, which is quite handy. Just wait for them to come past. Alright fella. Again, small raised beds looking good. I don't think we've got any derelict allotments on site. I think all of them are taken and they're all being used very well at the moment. I really enjoy coming for a walk down the plots just to see what's going on. It's good, I enjoy it. Again, site security have erected extra fencing to stop people climbing over. We've had a few people jump over, and again we've got another nest box there for whatever wants. And I don't know if you can just see it in there. There is a blackbird. See if I can get closer to him. Where have you gone? No, oh there he is, hopping about in the background. Very good. So let's have another look up this way. That's an interesting one. It's been dug over, but there's no raised beds yet. I think this is one of the old allotments that's been took over by somebody recently. Done a fair bit of digging, well done. Some tyres, plenty of tyres on site. We're not allowed to bring tyres on, but we can use the tyres that already exist here. I've used a fair few of mine at my allotment, as you saw in the previous video. There she is again. Again, more raised beds looking good. Plenty of manure on there, it's a nice wood chip. Again, we get all the manure, wood chip and compost. That comes from the site warden. He brings it in by the trailer load. It's very reasonable. Yeah, it does an awful lot for the site. There's plenty of polytunnels down this way and greenhouses for everybody. I've got kind of makeshift polytunnel at home. I'll do a tour of that another day, I think. Not an awful lot to see in there at the moment. I've got some cauliflowers growing, but that's about it. I'll do. I'm sorry if it's shaky. I have to use my mobile phone. I've not got a camera at the moment. I think if I carry on doing this, I think I'll have to invest in a decent camera. Coming along again. Looking good. Oh, there's another chicken coop over there. Some new chickens. That's new. Excellent. Now coming along right to the end. Some more greenhouses. I think this is Glenn's up this way. If I remember rightly, it is. Nice daffodils in bloom up there. Plenty of globe artichokes growing. Yeah, so many growing that he gives most of them away. We have a plant swap area over by the shop. You put extra produce that you don't want to use yourself, you put it there and other people can help themselves. I must admit I did take some, tried it, I'm not overly keen, hence the reason I'm not going to grow any. I'm not a massive fan of the aniseed flavour, but that's our site, and this is the smaller entrance that we have coming in from Underwood Lane. Have a quick look back down the plot, and that, everybody, is Ford Lane Allotments. I've got to go pick up my children from dancing now. See you all later.